Types of rock climbing. In free climbing, progress can only be made using the natural features of the rock. If gear is used, it's only for protection. By contrast, in aid climbing, gear is also used to make progress. Bouldering is the simplest form of rock climbing. Boulderers climb a short problem without a rope. Since falls are frequent, spotters and crash pads help minimize the risk of injury. In highball bouldering, the height and the risks are greater. Top roping is the safest form of rock climbing. The rope usually goes from the climber through an anchor at the top to the belayer at the bottom of the climb. When the climber falls, he doesn't travel far, and when he reaches the top of the route, he is lowered back to the ground by the belayer. Lead climbing is not as safe as top roping because the climber clips the rope to points of protection on the way up. Lead falls are more risky as the climber may travel a much greater distance. Sport climbing is a form of lead climbing where the climber clips quickdraws to bolts which have been permanently placed in the rock. Traditional or trad climbing is another form of lead climbing where the climber places removable pieces of protection such as cams and nuts to clip the rope to. In both sport and trad climbing, the follower cleans the gear if he climbs to meet the leader. A multi-pitch route is a longer route that requires the leader to stop and belay his follower before they can attempt the next section or pitch of the route. Big wall climbing involves multi-pitch climbs that usually require climbers to spend more than one day on the route. Climbers often use a portaledge to sleep on the cliff. In alpine climbing, the goal is often to reach a summit. It is generally more committing due to remoteness and exposure to the elements. Snow and ice techniques are sometimes required. Solo climbing is climbing without a partner. Rope soloing involves a rope but no belayer. In deep water solo, the climber is unprotected but falls are into deep water. And in free solo, there is no protection.